ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Quadruple ankle pivot party, yeah! Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Marvel Legends Black Widow movies Red Guardian and Melina 2-pack. If you're trying to pick up these figures, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
right down there. I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And this is going to be a fairly quick review. These two figures right here are mostly repaints. We get some added accessories that we'll definitely look at. On the side, you can see Red Guardian. On the back, you can see both characters. There is a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. There's Melina. And then on the top, you get a nice spot varnished Black Widow logo. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack these things open. And here's the Melina and Red Guardian figures out of the packaging. Not looking too bad, even though mostly repaints. I'll talk about all the things that I like and the things that I don't like, but first let's get a closer look at the accessories. So aside from the two Red Guardian head sculpts, these are all the accessories that we get with the figures. It's really cool that Melina comes with 3 sets of hands. You get 2 different kinds of weapon holding hands, one with the trigger fingers out and the other one with not. And then you get the 2 batons, you get the guns, you get this grapple over here, which I don't remember seeing before. And I'm not really that interested in having her posed with it and everything. I haven't taken the string off, so if I end up taking some pictures with it, I'll throw them in there in the video right over here. But yeah, you can see you get this end right over here that actually can fit into one of these hands. It's kind of a weird grip, but you can see how that works right there. And then, of course, the batons we've seen before, and these little tiny guns which have holsters, which makes me super happy. So I'm stoked to have these again. They are always welcome in my life. Happy to have those. And then Red Guardian has some weird accessories. I mean, we get the same hands that we'd gotten on the first version. Left hand, you know, for gripping things, right hand for punching things. But then we get these added fleshy hands. I guess because we have a helmetless version, you're going to need wide open fleshy hands, okay? And then he comes with his own figure. I like that. That's kind of neat that the star has that gunmetal gray painted on it. A nice cream color boots and everything. And then you get the star painted right there on the shield. So actually a decent amount of detail for this tiny little figurine right here, and it does stand on its own. And then we have the upgraded shield, which looks so much better than the other version right here, or I guess more accurate. More of the gunmetal gray, which I love, so I'm just really happy to see that right there. And then there's the inside, and you could go ahead and port this on the back of the figure. So I do have tickets for the Black Widow movie tonight, and I haven't seen the movie, obviously, but I am assuming that Melina and Red Guardian are kind of like the surrogate parents of Black Widow, and I think this looks like the actress. When I look at the head sculpt, it looks like her. It reminds me of the trailers. Can't wait to see the movie. Nice, pretty eyes and everything. The hair looks really well sculpted right here. I like how it's really dark brown. It's not just a flat black color, so that's kind of neat. I like seeing that variety right there. Ooh, looks nice when it gets a little bit more exposed. You can see I have the batons in there. There's the backpack thing. They've added a bit of this yellow to this body mold, which we've seen before with the Black Widow figure. So same exact deal, same sculpt and everything, just added the creamy colors right over here, which stand out a little bit more than I'd like to see, kind of like with the Vision figure, you know? It just pops a little bit too much, stands out more than I remember seeing in the film. So yeah, not a bad body mold. We've seen it before. Still has peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So I am happy to see these new head sculpts, and I think this David Harbour head sculpt looks spot on. However, I wish it was like this the first time. It's also especially frustrating because the movie hasn't really come out yet. I mean, it comes out today over here, but yeah, it's kind of like we saw the inaccurate version without the movie ever really coming out, and then before I could actually see the movie, we get accurate versions. But yeah, I think it looks really good. Nice paint detail right there in the beard and everything. Eyes look great, so happy to have the alternate heads. Super happy to have this head sculpt, though. This is dope. So an actual official Red Guardian helmeted head sculpt, and that looks dope, man. Really pleased with that. That looks really good. Wish we had gotten this the first time. So that is just really neat to see. Comparing it to the Beltran Bros custom version. By the way, I have your guys' stuff. I need to do a ShartimusPrime viewer custom showcase video still, and that will be coming up to the channel, so stay tuned for that. I haven't forgotten. I have a bunch of custom stuff I want to talk about, but yeah, you can see the 2 bearded figures right there. Kind of reminds me of an Unparalleled Universe Whoosh live stream, doesn't it? I mean, why else would you grow a big beard if you don't rub the beards with your friends? I don't know. You guys aren't going to do it, so there you go. I'm rubbing the beard. weird. Yeah, this looks really cool. I do like how clean it looks. I like the white color as opposed to the gray that we're getting on this one, or that we got on that one. I mean, you can see there's just a lot less paint and a lot less accuracy going on. I mean, look at that star. That looks so much better, man. Really, really happy with that. Nice line work right over here too. Just comparing the line work and seeing these a little bit more side by side right here, you can just see that there's just a lot more going on with this newer version. So yeah, I'm definitely a lot happier with it. Just wish we got it the first time. I'll say that over and over again. Get some crotch pit straps right over there, and then you can see how the boots look, you know, so not too bad. Still wish this was larger, by the way. So I'm not going to thoroughly go over all the articulation. We just have the new head sculpts, so I'm going to go over the new parts. With the Melina head, you can get her to look all the way up. You can get her head to look all the way down. Her head shifts forward and back like a pile driver. You can get her head to turn side to side, but again, her ponytail is going to run into those batons. I tried shifting these down further like I'd done with the Black Widow figure. It's pretty tricky to do, but she also has some head pivoting right here too, which is neat. And then as far as the maskless Red Guardian figure, you can turn this head side to side. You can get him to look up a fair amount, so that's pretty sweet. And he'll only look down that far, shifts forward and back, side to side motion, and head pivoting. And then the helmeted version right here, you can see that he can move his head up just that far and down that much, shifts forward and back, side to side motion, and head pivoting as well. Now to measure out these figures again, you can see that Red Guardian is standing just a little under the 6.5 inch mark, which I think is still too short, and then Melina is standing right under the 6 inch mark, which is, I guess, okay. Then to compare Melina next to a couple other ladies from the Red Room, we have Yelena Belova and we have Natasha Romanova, and you can see that there are slight differences here with the paint apps. Same body mold and everything, but paint apps obviously are different. This is a different body. I did notice that the legs or the hips right here are pushed in a little bit more into the middle of the figure compared to the Black Widow figure. She has a little bit of a wider stance, trickier to deal with. This is actually a little bit easier. Also, noticing that the Black Widow logos on their belts are just slightly different. Oh yeah, if you want to see your head swaps, you got head swap and head swap. And then here's Melina next to the black suited Black Widow movie figure with the Endgame head sculpt on there. And yeah, of course, head swap. Then here's the two Red Guardians side by side. Of course, even with the Beltran Bros badass head sculpt over here, you could see that this one just looks a whole lot better. And this one looks even worse side by side with the newer one when you see the David Harbour head sculpts on each. Oh, jeez. And then here's Red Guardian next to our Endgame Captain America Walmart exclusive figure, and these two look cool side by side. And then I want to compare Red Guardian next to a couple other MCU shield wielding characters. We have the US Agent and the Sam Wilson Captain America. And then here's Melina and Red Guardian next to the Marvel Legends MCU Taskmaster with the Tiny Guild. Then here's our MCU Red Guardian figure next to our 616 Red Guardian, and you could see some similarities in the designs right here for sure. And then here's Melina and Red Guardian next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Ooh, everybody gets a shield. I got a shield. He's got a shield. Hey, where's her shield? Oh! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please show some love to the channel by hitting that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to all these people that support this content via the Tron and on membership. If you're interested, check it out, link below. These figures are cool, just not that excited for them, especially because they are repaints for the most part. I do like the new head sculpts and I do like the new accessories. However, I just really, I have to see the movie to really feel an attachment to the characters. I mean, I'm already stoked for Red Guardian because of the 616, but yeah, Melina, Red Guardian, as far as the Black Widow movie and the MCU, I don't really know yet. Again, I'm going to watch the movie tonight, and I'll probably post a little video talking about the Black Widow movie after I see it. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, at the price point of around $45, I want to say, for this 2-pack set, I'm going to give the Melina and Red Guardian figures a sud rating of...
It's not too bad.
And really, they're not so bad. Just on their own, they're actually pretty good figures. Like, if you didn't have another version of Red Guardian, you would actually be really happy to have this, and this is the first version. They just get knocked down a peg because I had to buy another Red Guardian in order to get this one, and that always frustrates me. So, yeah, I would like it a little bit more if these were like, or if this was just the first version of Red Guardian that we'd seen. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com, and if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me over on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face is my shot.